Swing trading, nice and easy. Let's do this how you can no stress, no worry, no baloney. You don't have to watch stocks all day. You don't have to know quantitative easing. You don't have to know anything. You just have to have a vague awareness of the economy, I guess, and look at these charts. And here's how you can do it really easy and I wouldn't say guarantee, but with these sorts of things, yes, guarantee. So this is XDTE. You can use many others, RDTE, and many other companies have them. Well, this is Roundhill. It's basically the 500, right? So like your VOO, like your SPY, except it is covered call. See, S&P 500 right there. 0DTE, 0 day to expire covered call strategy. You can look up how they do this, but basically it mirrors the S&P 500. The other versions of this do other stocks or ETFs, right? This is a good one, but there's also one that does QQQ. Other companies have some that do individual stocks and all sorts of things. But this is a nice, safe thing to do because S&P 500 is basically the best 500 stocks on the market. And that will always be a good idea to invest in. So here's how you do a swing trade, and we're using this as our example. This gives you this plus dividends. So what does that mean? Well, let's look here. See how it goes down? You might be saying, oh, I don't want to invest in this. Well, you do want to invest in this because not only does this go down relatively slowly, really, only when it's only going down 6.64%, you can do that on just a bad year on normal S&P 500, but that's been a while since it's been that bad. The point is, it pays you dividends every week, this particular one, and so this is the price, but that's not including the weekly payments that it pays you. It goes down because it keeps paying you every week, but it still doesn't go down more than it pays you. So this is a very good money-making stock. You just buy this, and every week you get a paycheck. You can choose to reinvest it, which is probably a good idea for some. For others, you may want to individually reinvest it, or heck, you could just live off of it and reinvest just enough to offset the loss. But here's how you swing trade it. It's very easy. See these lows? Like right here. This is a nice low. Ooh-wee. March 30th, it hit a bottom of $36, right? Right now, it's already back up to $37.80. It doesn't continually go down, right? In this week, it has also paid you money. So if you bought it here, you got this much profit plus the week's dividend, which is pretty good. So what you do is you find this, $36. You can do it maybe a little bit above it, $36.10 or something. It's probably a good idea. And basically, when you see a dip like that, either buy it then, but if you're not sure if it'll go even lower, right, it's going down to this point. So I'm going to put my buy order. See, you do buy order. You go over here. This is Robinhood, nice and easy. Go here. We'll do 36.10. This is just my fun money account. This isn't my big boy account. This is just for some day trading sort of, my other accounts is where I hold stuff. So this is for the fun. So we'll just do 5 shares, right? And here's my limit price. So right now it won't fill. So when it reaches that price, it will buy it at $36.10. Why this price? Well, because it will go down again. See, like we might be like, oh, here it's at a low, and then up here I put a price for here, so then I would have bought it here. Of course, there's risk. Like this, we had everything went down, and this is everything. So, put this here. Now, with this particular stock, this is even more important. Okay, this is the secret. This is the secret sauce. Most people will tell you, don't buy these, don't buy this, don't buy XDTE, just buy VOO. All right, or SPY. But VOO's at Vanguard S&P 500. Let's go here. All right. Look at the 1-year chart. Look, oh, it's going up. which is true. But also, see this dip here? We will go here and we'll go to XDTE, and we'll go to here, stock analysis. This is, and then we can compare. All right, so let's put XDTE, let's put our VU. All right, let's see here. Oh, look at that. The price change, see XDT in the blue, see VU in the orange, might say, oh, well, what's the difference here? See, that's it. But then you have to do the total return. Now they match up, right? Except, look a little closer. See here? VU went down more. Now, in a good time, VU will go up more. See this orange, it went up more. But in a downtime, XDTE will go down less. Why? Because it pays dividends. VU does pay dividends, but not nearly the same amount. So you can tell that pays a lot of dividends because it went down 9%, but total return with dividends factored back in, it went up 27%. So if you bought this last year in May, you're up 27%. You could have bought either one. So they're roughly the same. So down here, this is the price we've had, right? Bingo. Right? March 30th. That's the date we had. And that is a good time to buy because look here. You say, well, you could have bought here because this is factoring in the dividends as well. So it's like you bought it back in November 20th. If you buy it at this point. So that is a good base level. We like that base level. This right here. Well, let's do total return. There we go. Well, that's not exactly what we're looking for. Dividend. Those are useful, but not for what we're talking about. So basically, it's just that the number one rule of investing is buy low. If you can buy low, if you can buy the bottom, right, then all the other problems can be taken care of, right? Selling, you sell, if you buy low, you don't have to worry about selling. Oh no, it's down. Well, as long as it's not down more than you bought, then you're doing good. Buying low is the name of the game. You want to look for these nice big dips, and we've had big dips lately. This economy uncertainty and stuff has really driven it down. Now is a great time. If you were thinking about buying, looking at these stocks going down, you should be saying everything's on sale. It's like if you went to the mall and it said everything's on sale. So right here we have what? Let's see, a nice high here for VU, 637, 580. So let's pull out a little calculator. My 637 over 580. All right. Ooh. Look at that. So let's do the opposite way as well. 580 over 637. Look at that. You see, over here, you can see this is about 9.8%. And this is 9.1%. Of course, you know why that works. The more useful number will be this one for our particular uses. And that means that it is at a 9% discount. Right? It's at a 9% discount. So if you went to the mall and you were going to buy something anyways. No. Let's change that. Because this is XDTE we're talking about here. It pays you dividends every month or every week. So here's the secret for this. It pays you dividends every week. So let's say you went to the mall and there was a machine. They had a nice little machine in the mall, right? And the machine said, if you buy this machine cost, let's go to XDTE. XDTE machine cost $37.80. But this machine prints money. It's a money printing machine, all legal tender. The government says, yes, it's approved. Money printing machine, right? You can buy it today for $37.80. Let's see the dividends this is giving us. XDTE. Oop. TE. Let's see here. We'll do it all live right here. So now you know where to go for the goods, right? Let's see, dividend, 14 cent. Well, let's see here. 14 cent, 20 cent, 12 cent. So about 20 cent. 20 cent. So you buy this for, okay, 37. Okay, $37. No. Let's say we have 20 cent times how many weeks are in a year, right? This. You get $10.10. So that over $36, you make 28.3% interest on this. And how much did it go down? What did it say? Total price change 9%. So take out that 9%, that's up 19%. 19% up. Right. But this money printing machine, you can buy it on sale. If you went to the mall and you saw a money printing machine on sale, 9% discount, you would buy it. I would buy it. Anyone would buy it if they had a brain. You just sit it in the corner of your room and it just prints money all day, right? Well, that's what these are. These are money printing machines. And if you look at it like that, you'll feel a lot better. Instead of looking at it like this going down, right? Instead of looking at this, if you think of it as a money printing machine, you'll feel a lot better. I mean, what, 27% interest? Try getting that at a bank. Try getting that with the money stuffed under your mattress. 26% interest in 1 year. Try getting that anywhere. That's better than credit card debt. It'd be if you can get lower credit, it'd be put it on a credit card and buy it, right? I don't advise that though. But these are money printing machines, and they go on sale. And so what you want to do is you can have your little brokerage account will automatically, you just put, I want to buy it at this price before whatever date. If it doesn't fill, then you just get your money and you don't buy it. But if it does, you bought the money printing machine on sale. You don't have to watch the news because it's a limit order. It'll fill automatically. You just sit back on the beach and drink pina coladas while the computer buys money printing machines for you. Okay? You can have a full-time job, take your extra money, put it in here, buy orders for low points. You may have to wait some months. You may have to wait a while. You may have to adjust it if things just keep ripping and ripping. You know, see, well, for XDTE, it's different. So what you just do, 5 years, right? It's not going down to $333 again. I'm sorry. If you're thinking that it will, I'm sorry. Right? But this is on March 27th, right? March 30th? It's right here. Bingo. That's what you want. So, yeah. Put your money, and then, boom. You bought money printing machines. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride while you get paid for every one of these you bought 20 cents. Now, that will fluctuate with price change and everything, but the percentage should remain about the same. And they do stock splits and everything, so it won't go to zero. It's not like XDTE. They're going to let it go to zero. It's not going to zero. If it does go down too far, they just do a stock split, and it'll go right back up. So that's the basics of it. Watch my other videos if you want more specific stocks and other things, and how you can retire early. Even you, yes, you, watching this. I don't care if you're a bum. If you can turn your life around, this can give you the hope that you can do it. Right? You can do it.